Hey folks, Sean here, and in this episode I want to talk to you about why we ship our products at 75% completion. Now, this comes on the heels of me launching a new product which is related to making digital shorts, which is short form video content. So my latest tool, you will upload a longer form video content and the tool will automatically suggest for you which clips you can extract from that longer form video, download, and then share across various social media platforms, which has become increasingly popular in recent months and years. Now, I've recently shipped this product. I missed when I wanted to ship it by a couple of weeks, but that's not a huge deal. And one of the things that could have held me back further from launching this product just this week was that there's other things I wanted to add to it. And that's always going to be the case with your products. Now, I decided not to do that finally and ship the product. And I'm glad I did, but I wasn't 100% sure that I should have, despite the fact that I even know better, which speaks to kind of the power and how influential basically this desire really is. However, I stuck to my guns and I launched the product, and overnight I had 10 or so people sign up for access to the platform. And I've already gotten better feedback than I had thus far, influencing potentially the direction that I'm likely to take this product. Now, that speaks to two things. Number one, you need to get your product out there when it's, quote, good enough. Because number two, the best thing when you launch your product is to get feedback from real world users who see enough value to have signed up, created an account, started using your product, and now are providing you with feedback. Ultimately, we're building for them. As such, we want to know what they think. But if we're constantly iterating on our product's idea, its features, its functionality, to the extent of not launching the product, then you're never going to know. So you're going to reach an impasse at some point like that if you don't just get your product out there. Now, I know what I want to do with my product, but I'm reserving taking it further beyond that, again, 75%. So if you get 3 out of 4 of the features you really wanted to add into your product experience, stop there, launch that product, and then wait for the feedback to come in. Now, if the feedback comes in, it's potentially going to be great influence in pointing you in the right direction, potentially with where your users want to go. So that should influence your roadmap, that should influence what you do with the product next. However, if you don't even experience that and you have other problems, as in you can't get anyone to sign up for your product, or people are signing up and they're not sharing any feedback, that is a different challenge, but that is good to know as well too, right? Now think about the scenario where you just continue to work on the product. Had you launched it weeks, months, years earlier, and I know a ton of people that are in that scenario because I do a lot of coaching for B2B SaaS founders, wouldn't you want to know that sooner rather than later, as opposed to continually iterating on your product only then to find out that people aren't getting value out of it and you have one of those problems? So regardless of the scenario, by far the best option for you that you can do at this point in your product's history is get it out there. Again, once you get that 3 out of 4 threshold for the things that you want to do with it, get it out there and let's see what happens. Based on that reaction, now we can make better, more important changes to your strategy, to your product, increase your odds of being successful by fixing the next problem on the list.